What's up, Nalgon?
What?
Nalgon is live. He's live
Nail
with us.
Gun. What's up, Nail Gun?
I call him Nalgon.
That is his name. That I don't call
Mhm.
men Nalgon. You're telling him. That's why he always says say my name right to me. Chale. Me and Rice call him Nail Gun.
Nail gun.
Mhm.
I got all of them, Dubs.
Yeah, I just got him right now. What's up, Moses? Wes. What's up, Alfred?
What's up, guys? What's up with you guys, man? No
Bob
filter,
Massey was
Moses.
cracking. No filter.
What's up? Also, shout
That
out
fool
to
Isaac
everybody
smooth,
today.
big dog. Isaac is smooth, eh?
That's a cool name. So what they call you, eh? They call me Isaac Smooth.
Shout out to Arizona. I see you out there also. Jay, what up though?
Moises says that 805 is in the house.
Always.
I'm sick as fuck. Says no filter. You got sick.
What
It's
the
that time
hell?
of year. Jesse says, "What's up from Boise, Idaho? What's up, man? What's up with it? What's up, Junior Mendoza? Saludos. What's up, Hector? Shout out to Bakers. Hey, Dubs dropped some bangers today. Make sure you guys go watch them, man. Go support the homeboy, man. I don't know if they're sending out the notifications on the videos, but make sure you tap in every day to the Dubs Dub S channels. Go support the homeboy. Yeah, it's that time of year. No filter. What's up, Stefabu? How you doing? 10 toes down to the casket drops. I send mine in fools, dubs, and guns. That's right. Marciano Esquil. Clocking in from Texas. So what happened last night? Whole lot of nothing, man. Gunners Collective Live and Direct, my favorite news channel. Hey, Collective Clips went from 80 to 100 real quick last night on Spider Local. Did it? That's right, man. Yeah, it was just a bunch of drama, man. Journalism at its best. I try to give everybody their just due and tell everybody I'm rocking with them, so that they don't feel intimidated. Because down there, motherfuckers will feel intimidated and they were tripping, man. I don't know, JP Morgan. I think
JP
you're just
Morgan, you're here to hate again. Just so you know, JP Morgan in real life was part of the Illuminati. You do know that, right? Is that why you chose his name? That's a
I think
trick.
he just wants to talk shit. I don't care who said what, bro. Shout out to JD Delay, but I was right there when it happened. I put out the video. You didn't see them smoking weed together and hugging each other. Um, but it is what it is, man.
That's right, Trust. You be listening, huh?
Yeah, I got to do what I got to do, Royal Life, man. I got to play the role, man. 247 Low Riding Channel. What's up, brother? Who had
That's
better
right.
weed, Maga or Antifa? I don't know. The Maga's the ones that pulled out all the joints. They're the
Yeah,
ones that pulled out all the
he did.
weed.
Yeah.
Yeah. He already had pre-rolls, Stubbs. A whole bunch of pre-rolls. He was just handing them out. He was like, who wants to participate? I almost reached my hand out, even though I don't smoke that shit, just so I could say I have one from the thing. I should have.
Should have took a picture with one and just handed it right back.
Yeah, I should have, because he was just handing them out. But he was smoking with that chick. She was blowing that shit too. That she's the Antifa chick.
Shout
Dominic,
out to
what's up, man?
Mexico. What's up, Dominic?
He was handing them out like candy. Yeah, he was handing them out. He had a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
I was right there. You know what I'm saying? I could have easily said, "Hey, shoot one," but that's not my thing. I'm not into the drugs.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's never been me.
What about I'm on my
Yeah,
two smallest channels right now?
yeah, man. Make sure you guys go tap in right there on the Dub S channel, man, and the Dubs World channel. Give him the boot like Spider Man. You should have kept one as memorabilia. I could have. I could have. That now I think about it.
Nah, you can't. There's no way he would have been able to pocket a joint.
Yeah, yeah. It's a joint. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
people would
smoke
have been
shit.
like, people would have been like, "What the fuck? Don't be bogarting. Bring that shit back
Yeah,
out of here."
the Valtas were smoking. They were blowing. They said weed brings everyone together, brings all together. Beautiful Queen in the house. Steph Boo says somebody always be talking that BS middle finger to all the haters out there. They always, man,
Real.
they do. They just got to do it. That's just how it is. It's life. There's bitches in life.
JP Morgan, the real JP Morgan was linked. He was directly linked with the Rothschilds. Do the homework on the Rothschilds, man. I can't believe. I thought about it last night. Like, why am I even entertaining somebody who named themselves after JP Morgan?
Jamal King says, Gunner, you didn't find it obvious on the MAGA side. It's all mayonnaise. Is that your way of saying white? And on the Antifa side is different races. There was black MAGA. There was Asians. There was fucking Mexican dude standing right behind me that was MAGA. They were everything, bro. Just like the other side was everything.
Jamal King, though, to keep it.
Rip.
Come on, if we're gonna say that, let's just also point out the men in dresses on the other side.
Yeah.
The ones that want to be able to enter women's restrooms and shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on now, just don't just. Ugh.
Yeah, no, there was a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything, man. So, I sit here and I'll keep it real. I'll keep it real, man. There was just people that were there for whatever reasons. There was people that were there to steer shit. Look, when I got there, I had a sweater. I had a sweater that for one of the homies, man, and I left it in my truck, and he was like, "Oh man, I want to wear the sweater, right?" The reason we were wearing the press sweaters is because it's easier. It puts more people at ease to talk to them, from all sides. They just know that you're independent. You're not there to support one side or the other. You're there to support everybody. And so that's why we all had sweaters made. So when I went around the corner, man, to grab it, there was Antifa guys that had pulled up and they were pulling out bats and all kinds of shit out of their trunk. And I was like, damn. It says, Gunner, we don't consider black people, black MAGA as our people. Those are why? They're black, bro. Black or black. Doesn't matter what their beliefs are. They're still brothers, bro. I get it, though, Jamal King. You feel some type of way about, I'm saying, your people, and you're supposed to represent your people. I respect it. But I'm just here to tell you there's people of different pigmentations and different ethnicities on every side, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think the thing about being a black man, right, is to be proud. So if they're proud of what their belief is, doesn't that make them a proud black man, no matter what their beliefs are? The MAGA side is not racist, bro. They have their beliefs. I almost went Green Goblin on Spider-Man. Yeah, I was a little antagonizing with him, Trusty, but you guys got to understand his demeanor. He was talking shit to everybody. So when I walked up, I was just trying to be cool. Like, hey, what's up, Spider-Man? If he'd have been like, oh, he did say, what's up, bro? But if he'd have said, no, it's good. Then it would have been a different vibe. But you got to understand the vibe there. The way he was looking and staring and acting crazy. And he was like, what kind of person? Some people were like, you antagonized that because you went up to him. I mean, I'm walking down the street. I see him like, hey, what's up, bro? How you doing? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it was the tone of his voice that got under my skin, man, that made me say, okay, this motherfucker wants to act stupid. He's trying to put on a show. I'm going to give him that show. Thank God I didn't, though, because,
yeah,
I'd have been in a bad situation. What's up, TC? I thought you were going to choke slam him. Drugs are real in Oregon. I wanted to. I thought about it. If you notice, he got a little bit more braver when the cops were there. I was trying to be quieter, like, fuck, grit my teeth. But cops don't give a fuck over there if you catch the fade. They'll just arrest you after. They want you to fight, and then they'll arrest you. It's a show.
Yeah. Plus, he's a J-Cat, Holmes. You can't knock him out. So you'd wind up just having to just mollywop him.
I would have choked him out till he fucking passed out. But I'm glad I didn't have to do that. You never know. He might have got me. Shit, I'm not Superman, even though he thought he was Spider-Man. You don't got to steal that hat, Jamal King. You just go buy one, bro.
Yeah. No, he just wanted to let us know how he feels.
Yeah.
You know, Donald Trump was a Democrat the majority of his life. He was awarded by the NCAAP. He was given a Rosa Parks award. He was given an award alongside Rosa Parks. He helped fund Jesse Jackson's presidential campaign. He had a black woman living in his building rent-free forever once he found out she couldn't pay. But no, once he became a Republican, he became a racist somehow. But look at Charleston White said that Charleston White's an idiot, but he said Donald Trump wasn't racist till you guys try to tell people he's racist, and people fall for it. You know, it's weird, man. They tell a lot of people what to believe, and a lot of people really believe it. It doesn't matter what the subject is.
Hey, I will say this, Tank. You're absolutely right. There wasn't a lot of raza out there, man. There was some on both sides, but there wasn't a lot like you would think. But it's always like that over there, man. In Portland, it's always younger white people that are always on the front lines battling against each other. It's a trip, man. I remember when me and Flacco went down to that Breonna Taylor march over there, and there was a brother walking across the street with his old lady, and I said, "Hey, bro," and there was Black Lives Matter were marching, a whole bunch of white kids, and I said, "Hey, are you gonna go support?" He said, "Man, I don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. I'm looking for a restaurant." He's like, "Huh?" And I was like, "That's crazy. That's just how it was." He's like, "I don't give a fuck about none of that." Big Francis, Spider-Man was about the business. Yeah, he ended up getting knocked out later on before we left by some Antifa dude.
Yeah. He didn't let you know his politics. You're right, Holmes. You're right. Yeah, he's done so much racist stuff, even though he hasn't deported in now on his second term. He hasn't deported as many people as Obama. Obama built all those cages. You're right, man. Obama said if you come here illegally, we're sending you back. So yeah, you're right, man. Trump.
What about Jamal King? What about when he was on the Oprah show and he was saying the same thing back then as a Democrat that he says now? The exact same thing. He was on Oprah and she was clapping.
What about when Obama? What about when Obama said everybody's dream is to be Donald Trump? What about when Hillary Clinton used to praise him? They knew everything about him. But you're right, man. You know, the media has really spoon-fed a lot of people who won't do their homework.
Yeah. Like, I don't see why there's so much hatred, man. If you know, go out there and go on the front line and hate, I guess.
Some unicorns.
Yeah, no, I'm done with Portland, bro. That was it. That was it for me, man. I seen everything I had to see. Did the interview. I did the best I could, and that was it, bro. You know, I will be pulling up to different places though, different states. You know, Seattle. It's not too far from me. I'll be pulling up to California, just different spots. So you never know where the gun's gonna pop up. What's up, John Jimenez? What's up, William Martin? Yeah. Gunner was about to press webs out, homie. Now that I think about it, bro, like Dub says, he was a JK. He was drunk too. He ended up getting mollywop later on, man. We didn't record it because I can't put that type of shit on the on my channel, you know.
If anybody crosses into Mexico illegally, they're a criminal. If anybody crosses into the United States illegally, they are a criminal. What do you mean?
Bro, so he says you need a better phone. Your live camera is crap, Gunner. No, if I would have stood still in one area, they have jammers out there.
That's what I was going to say.
They have jammers out there. When you go on one side, they jam it. Also, if you look at this, is what they have out there. See, I was right there, bro. I can tell you they have jammers out there. They also have feds undercover patrolling out there, and they're playing all kinds of different music to fuck up live streams. So people that are live streaming, the copyrights, they got everything covered. All bases covered. They had the helicopter flying over. The cops up there taking pictures, so that's what it was. If you stay stationary, most of those guys if you notice that they're live streaming, they're stationary. They're in one spot. They found a good, spot where it's not jammed, and they're right there. Me, I wanted to kind of walk around, and that was a lot of good content on that live, man. That was fuzzy, so I just took the video down. It is what it is. And it could be the cell service. I got great cell service, man. I got the fucking 25. The Samsung 25, one of the best phones on the market. So my shit's always crystal clear. All the videos you've seen are recorded on this phone. You know what I mean? So it was the service out there. Just what it is. Plus it's in like an industrial area out there.
It's wild that I say Trump isn't fascist or racist. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Pretty fucking wild.
I'm not very political at all behind the walls. I just want to see a better economy for everyone, man, so we all could afford gas and fucking eggs and food and
I'm tired of I look at Small King. I'm tired of having this conversation. You know, right now in Mexico, they're deporting all the illegals that are coming through from all the other countries in South America. Do you know Mexico's deporting them because they're not supposed to be fucking coming in? Every country on this planet will deport you if they find you. If you've been in there, you exceeded your visa, but the United States is the only one's fucking racist, and it's only when Trump's doing it. Wasn't racist when Obama was doing it. Wasn't racist when Biden was doing it. It's a bunch of fucking shit. It's stupid. No country. We cannot afford to be fucking giving away free medical. It's like there's so much shit. I worked in a shop. Let me tell you guys something. I worked in a shop in San Diego, right? Doing aerospace machining. Beautiful shop, great shop. You got paid at least $5 less in that shop because 90% of our shop lived in Mexico and they were willing to work for $17 an hour. Great machinists. But you guys don't understand what happens when you have people coming over that will work for a lower wage and you will be more experienced than them. So those of you guys that don't know nothing about that, never experienced it, I don't want to hear it. I'm tired of hearing this bullshit. Central Park 5, Trump was not the only one. I'm telling you guys, I don't want to believe what you want to believe, Holmes. I'm not here to fucking persuade you, and you're never going to persuade me.
How would Jamal? How would people Mexicans be in small numbers of North and South when most are born in America? The ones in California. What are you talking about, bro? Chicanos ain't going nowhere.
Jamal cannot tell me there's two genders. Jamal cannot. His party will not let him say there's a man and a woman. Two genders only.
That's crazy.
I'm not going to sit here and argue with somebody that can't tell me what a man or a woman is. I'm not. They support that. That's fine.
Yeah. Anyways, man, what's up, Layton? How you doing, man? 5-star, man. I support everyone, man. So I'm just, it is what it is. I paid $200 a month for medical for years. I had to take a sleep test. That was $1,000. They only paid $300, and I paid $700. It's just true lies. OG Smoker. What's up with it? 5 of a Kind Media. I agree. Presidents come and go, man. It's all about the people.
You ain't lying, Rico. There used to be names for these things. Now it's popularized in. Wow.
What's up, Heather? How you doing? Shout out to everyone that's in here, man. We appreciate all the support. Thank you guys, man. Chrissy Mendez.
There you go. That's right there, Mike.
Keep it up. I think I was pretty much respectful to everybody, man. That was my little first confrontation with old boy, but he was just drunk and acting a fool with everyone. If you guys noticed, did you see how he was yelling at those cops and
yeah,
he's telling them do something, bro. If you feel that way, you do something. You know what I mean?
But he was yelling with hatred.
Yeah, hate.
That's crazy.
They're just doing their fucking job, man. Have them do this. It's just crazy. But when they back up, you gotta understand all those cops. So when they come out of that facility, they're coming forward because they need to bring cars in. So they're taking people out of, blocking them out of the way so they can get the cars in. And then they back up. They're doing it like, that's it. They're not coming out to beat people up, drag people through the streets. Now fights are breaking out between people, and then people are getting drugged. I've seen it all, man. I could tell you guys the facts. I was right there when fucking what they were doing, which was a little shady, was when they were backing up, after they were already backed up and people were coming to that blue line, then they were shooting, and they weren't even crossing the line. They were shooting the canisters, the balls,
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't as bad as it was the other day when I went, man.
What about XRP is just going down today?
It's going down. Yeah, I seen it. It's going down. What about the homie said in 12 hours? Watch what's going to happen. Yeah, it's going to go down almost $1. And it's going down though.
It's still really in its infancy because of the lawsuit was just settled and all that bullshit.
I asked the Antifa guy about JD, man, but I think he had JD mixed up with someone else. But there's some type of conflict right there between JD, but he holds his ground and I respect it. He gets love for holding his ground. I got hate for holding mine. It was a trip.
Anthony, that's true though. Anthony says it's all good. Grab a little more. I would grab more. Yeah, Tua Dave says buy the dip. I would grab more if it dipped to a really sweet spot for me. I don't want to be buying in when it's still in the $2 area, even though I know when it does get to where it's going to go to, I'm going to be like, fuck, I should have bought in at $3, $2.50, $3.
Jamal King, in the 70s, bro, there was a big deportation thing. They were taking people. They've been doing it. They've been doing this shit since the 60s, 70s, bro. Ain't nothing new. A lot of Mexicans got deported. You ever watch that movie Mi Familia when they snatched Jennifer Lopez up?
It's
That's
the
based on true event, like
Bracero program.
yeah.
But
Thank
you
you,
know,
Casey.
I'm just not gonna look at Holmes. People, millions of people come across every year legally. What we're supposedly talking about is illegal immigration. I don't understand how anybody has a problem with knowing who the fuck is coming in this country. Now, if some horrible attack happens and it's because of an illegal immigrant, everybody always thinks Mexican only when that's not what it is. But if something horrible happens in this country, and for those of you that have been champions for people coming across illegally and not knowing, do not fucking cry if someone in your family perishes behind somebody who came across illegally. And I know that's harsh to say, but it's the fucking reality. If we don't know who's coming over, we don't know what their intentions are when they do something. If you championed them coming over illegally, shut the fuck up. Do not cry. I'm not okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm not okay with people coming over and we don't know who the fuck they are. No other country allows that. It's nuts.
Hey, with the vision, I did talk to him, man. I actually chopped it up with him. He was a cool dude, man. Yeah, he's former Green Beret. He was the one that was handing out the joints, man. He's the one that took it upon himself to go over there and initiate the conversation and to the dialogue, man. And I thought that was fucking commendable and that was respectful and that was cool. Cause you know what he said? I don't know if it picked up on the video, man. But this is how real that dude is. He gathered all the people right there, and I just happened to be on that side recording. And he was like, we're going to go over there. This is what we're going to do. We're going to try to have some dialogue, some peace tonight, man. I don't want to see fights, all that. He said, if any of you guys right here go over there talking shit, I'm going to kick your ass myself. He said, if any of you guys are cowards and don't want to go with me, I'm going to kick your ass too. He said, because you're out here representing something, you got to really be about it. And then they all went. They were going to go right there, but then the feds came out. Boom, when the feds came out, they were like, we're going to wait. And then all of a sudden, I just seen them all going over there. And I caught it as they got there and they were having the discussion. I was right there. I seen it all, man. It was, that's a fucking fact. That's a fact. And they were received well. The Antifa received them well. And they smoked weed together and hugged and barbecued.
The shit that people regurgitate, homie, I'm like, fuck, this guy watches MSNBC a lot.
Mm-hmm. They were smoking that Spider-Man pack. He ended up getting mollywopped, man. What happened? I'll tell you guys what happened. For those of you that want to know, hit a 1 if you guys want to know what happened, because we could have filmed it, man, but we just can't show that type of violence, man, on my channel,
I didn't see that mugshot.
Did you see Mark Sanchez's mugshot? Damn, what happened to
I didn't see it.
That's sometimes people are scared. So what happened was on one side they have all these tents. It's like a sidewalk, and they have all these tents, and that's where the Antifa set up. And they have like barbecue pits and water for whatever. They got everything they need out there. Across the street on the corner, that's where the MAGA and the Patriots are set up, right? But everyone's intermingling. You got a lot of people just whatever going back and forth doing their thing. And so I ain't even gonna lie, it's a little bit rougher on the Antifa side, right? It's just facts. When you're on the MAGA side, they're like more calm and just fucking, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna take no shit, but they're just calm. You go on the Antifa side, you don't know what you're gonna get, right? Like it's
Hold on, let me address Nylan. I don't watch TV, period. Nice try. I'm not for the programming. I'm not gonna get programmed like you. Believe that. I don't watch TV.
Spider-Man dude was after that, probably about 10, 20 minutes later, he was under those tents, and he got into it with a couple Antifa dudes, little youngsters, right? You can tell they're youngsters. They had their masks on and shit, and he was getting crazy, and they stomped him out. You know what I mean? I was like, I walked past him. I was on my way to my truck, and I was like, it was bound to happen. I'm glad they did it, and they did it, and I didn't. But that was it. That dude was asking for it. He was arguing with his side, the other, like everybody.
It was a J-Cat.
He's a J-Cat. He was acting a fool. Yeah. And a lot of those dudes, believe it or not, they have their beliefs and whatever, right? There's some fucking weirdos out there. There are a lot of weirdos out there that are just out there just to be out there. But a lot of those younger Antifa dudes, they're out there like with their political agenda to the fullest. You know, they're ready to get off. They're ready to get off, man. They're deep. Five of Kind says Rose City Antifa is deep. They're deep out there in Portland, man. I'll say that. They were the biggest group out there by far.
That's
You know. Yeah, he was just out there to yell and stir up conflict and chaos. That dude, I don't even think he was part of Antifa, to be honest with you. I think he was just an antagonizer, someone that was just out there to fucking do his thing. You know, and
I was thinking about doing a video on it. That's why I'm not saying too much on it.
Yeah,
because I'm debating whether or not I'm going to do a video on it on my smallest channel.
Mm-hmm.
But I have, of course, we all have our opinions. I have my opinion on certain things when it comes to what's going on in Portland.
Thought Joe Biden said Antifa was an idea, not a real thing. Well, they're out there representing that idea and as a group.
With Chicken Man, you guys, you got Spider-Man. JD has fucking Chicken Man.
He has Chicken Man. It's me and it's me and JD versus Chinaman. What's his name? Chicken Man and Spider-Man. Dustin, what's up, Gunner? Does that semi that Spider-Man was asking for? Yeah,
I believe that. Five of a Kind. I believe that. And look, you could tell. So he said undercover federal chaos agents. I told Gunner, those guys up there, the MAGA guys, they all know who each other are. They have to. The Antifa guys all know who each other, and they all know who's on either side. Gunner showed up. That's why they were like both sides. What did you guys hear them say? Hey, who are you? Hey, who are you with? They're aware when somebody new is there, and they're gonna watch.
That's why I had to play all sides. I had to play all sides to get my fucking
But no, there's no doubt. There's no doubt in my mind that there's people that are there that are not for Antifa and that are acting like they are and doing stupid shit. There's people there that are not for MAGA. You know, these are agitators, professional agitators, and they're going to be at any place where there's protests. You know, so that's part of why I'm thinking about doing the video. If I do a video, that's why. Gunner loves lengua.
Oh, lengua's my favorite. Lengua's my favorite tacos. In fact, I might give me some lengua tacos today since you said that. Thank you for mentioning it because you just got my attention. You piqued my attention right there. Hey, what's up, JG? Beta LA. Hey, Manuel. Greetings, man. Sacramento. What's happening with you, bro? No, we appreciate it. Make sure you guys tap into Dub's videos, man, because he has a good perspective on things. A lot of people think we're biased or we feel some certain way, man. I think we all. I think mine and Dub's thought process is pretty much the same. We just want to see everyone doing better, man. And a lot of this shit is unnecessary. It's crazy to be actual on ground zero, though, right there where the shit's cracking off, right? And it's not like you guys think. It's not fucking chaos, breaking windows. There's none of that. Ain't none of that. It's actually in like an industrial area, and there's actually condominiums, and there was fucking doctors and nurses walking around, and there were some people that were just sitting across the street with their chairs out there, just relaxing. That's right, Lane. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I don't get triggered, John Holmes. Not at all, man. I'm cool, man. The political views of others doesn't affect what I got going on. You know what I mean? I'm a father, bro, and the only thing I get upset with is someone tries to fuck with me or my children. Other than that, everyone's entitled to their own perspectives, opinions, speech, all that, bro. Just don't disrespect me because I'm gonna clap back. I'm gonna clap back and let you know where I'm coming from. And again, man, I'm not a violent person, but violence will be met with violence. Gunner, you're more left-leaning than does, but it's great to have your own thoughts. I'm independent, brother. I'm independent, man. I see good and bad in both sides. You feel me? But I also am a firm believer in whatever's best for our people, what I believe was best. That's my own opinion, man. I don't think I should be hated for it or anyone else should be hated for theirs. Straight up. There are some extremists out there. There were some dudes that were extremists. I mean, when you pull up to what you're saying is a peaceful protest, and you're pulling bats out of your fucking trunk, I called them on it, man. I wish I should have recorded it, but at that time we were just walking to go get the sweatshirt, right? But these dudes pulled up. They're getting all their gear on. They're pulling out hella bats out of their trunk. I said, "Damn, like that?" And they just said, "We got to be ready for whatever." It's like, bro, you got all you need is your hands. Whatever though. I remember back in the days when we pulled things with clips out, you know. So no, they were pulling bats out and all kinds of shit. You know, none of them. I didn't see none of them use it, but you got to understand. The later it gets over there, the more shit starts cracking off. People feel braver in the dark, I guess. Bats. I was thinking bats. No, not those type of bats, Stephanie. Things that go boom. Were you a little scared, to be honest? No, absolutely not. Around a bunch of fucking dudes that are just fucking wearing Star Wars gear. What the fuck am I nervous about? Um, I did wear the mask for two reasons. One, the first reason was for that gas. Man, that gas affected me. Fuck, my lungs still are fucked up right now. That's some shit that they got out there. They ain't playing around. And second of all, you got the feds taking pictures. They're taking pictures. They're up on the building. They're taking pictures of everyone for face recognition and shit like that. And I don't want to get put in a database. I probably already am from the first time I went out there the first day, right? But I didn't want to give them the opportunity to expand upon that. So, you know what I'm saying? But there's no fear out there. Like, I give everyone the respect. When I walk past someone, I tell them, "Excuse me." I do what I do, you know. But I ain't gonna take no shit either. If someone wants to act foolish, then it's gonna get foolish. But I ain't no fucking hardcore motherfucker. See, back in the days, I wouldn't even question. I wouldn't even talk. I would have just got off and went to jail and whatever. But I got too much to lose. And then there's people saying, "Well, why even put yourself in that position?" Well, um, I run a YouTube channel, man, for 5 years, and I want to expand my channel and try different things. And it's something I'm passionate about. Making sure that everyone has the opportunity to speak on what they believe in. That's just something I've always been. That's why I've always been respectful, even when I was a gang member, to my opposition, because, you know, there's two sides to every coin. I ain't even gonna lie. If he would have walked a little bit down that path, though, I would have been foolish, man, because I was.
You would have snaked him. Don't tell me how to do my videos, Jamal. Make your own channel. Do whatever you want. Don't tell me what to do.
It's crazy that you call them white boys, Jamal. Those are white men, just like you're a black man, right? I never got that. I told a story about that one time. You know, where there was a white guy and a black guy, and they were arguing on the tier, man. And he kept saying, "Hey, white boy, can I look at your magazine?" And then he said no. And then he called him black boy. And he said, "Why are you doing that? You're being racist." He said, "Well, you called me white boy." He said, "Well, that's what you call yourselves." He said, "Well, you call yourselves the N-words." And I was like, "Oh, shit." It got serious. And he said, "I hear you." And he says, "You can't do nothing but hear me." He said, "Man, treat me with respect and I'll treat you with the same respect, bro."
John Holmes, Project 2025 had nothing to do with Trump. But, you know, I'm sure you don't believe that.
What's up, Jenica?
These guys, I'm telling you, you guys are lucky you're not on my channels, eh? I'm not in the mood for you guys.
Yeah, Dove said, man, he ain't playing with you, Jamal, today, man. You know what I'm saying? Today we got time, cuz.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be dealing with this fucking. You guys believe what you want to believe, Holmes. You know?
Graphic One, what up, man? Thank you, man. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget about my boy Duz, man. Just look out for my boy, man. I had to, man. I had to stay solid, man.
I was glad that Gunner didn't get into, and you know, it's whenever we interview someone, it's not about us, right? And what Gunner did, and people were saying, "Oh, you broke it down, Gunner. You flip flop." No, he didn't. He was letting the people tell their story. It wasn't about Gunner going over there and arguing with people. You know what I mean? I think he did a good job.
Yeah, and one thing too, when you're interviewing people, is You have the questions that you want to ask, but you gotta. If you get a person that just wants to talk and do their thing, let them go. That's the best type of interviews because you never know what they're gonna say.
Would Dubs have been scared out there? Scared of what? You know what the fuck I've been through in my life?
Scared of what? It's not like you guys think. It's a bunch of fucking nerds walking around with fucking costumes on. There's
Fuck what it is. I don't give a
it's
fuck
nothing,
what it
man.
is.
It's nothing. Look, a couple dudes fucking pushing each other here and there. A couple guys getting stomped out here and there. And YA, man, fucking your first day was worse than that. Yeah. There's nothing going on like you think. Like how they're making it on the world news, like it's crazy. Not maybe in Chicago where they're killing everything. But in Portland, Oregon, over there, they're not fucking doing that, bro. It's fucking cops coming out every once in a while, fucking pushing the crowd back so a car can go past, and then them going back. That's it. That's all that's going on. And guys yelling and screaming back and forth, and that's it. It's not like it's fucking. Look at Pun. He's in Portland. He's in Portland.
Yeah, I
not
see.
like
Boricua, ya tú sabes.
There's nothing to be scared about over there, man. Other than getting snatched up by the feds later on for being an antagonizer. That right there is what you have to worry about if you value freedom. Violence?
Trusty, come on.
Motherfuckers get on in.
Trusty's he's trying to throw hooks out there. He said some vatos were saying that it seemed like the level 4 and vatos had stuff hooped. No level 4 man, motherfuckers, everybody has their people in line. Nothing like it.
Throw a water bottle at ICE. Why? So I can go to jail and leave my kids without a father? You know? No, I'm good, bro. You know what I'm saying? A grown man doesn't throw things. He throws hands, not bottles. You know? But I get it. I respect it. If you feel the way you do about ICE and all that, I get it, bro. Did you get a mamon from a protester? There was a couple bad chicks on the MAGA side. Fuck, bro. You ain't gonna lie. Hey, I was like, damn. Now I'll take her in the bush. Right?
Look at Dead Mike. He said, did you get a mamon from a protester?
No, that's what I said. Tell the truth, gun, says Lisa. I am telling the truth. That's the truth. That's just how I feel.
No, he did tell me, though, that one of the MAGA chicks was bad as fuck.
She was bad, yeah. She was bad. And I was like, skirmish here and there. Yeah, little skirmishes, man. Normal shit. Man, I seen worse shit in the youth authority. Way worse. At first, I thought you and Duz were going to partner up long, but then
weren't gonna partner up. He says,
"Oh, weren't? No, we're friends." Has there ever been a friendly political protest on either side? I don't know.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I didn't get it, Junior. Oh, that's right, Lisa.
No, Hector, it's too much.
You know, so me and Dubs had an idea, man. For those of you that participated, and I know there's a lot of people that aren't in here because they are at work or whatever, and we get it. But for those that participated in the raffle, man, we're trying to run through some ideas of what you guys want next, man. Something that we think the people would want, everybody. You know, so give us some ideas, man, so we can make it happen, so we can, you know what I'm saying? We could get some cracking on this channels, man. We're trying to push our channels. We actually got some new devices that we haven't yet used for our channels, man. If you noticed, I had my mic, man, and the thing kept slipping off. It's just not the right size. Me and Dubs ordered the wrong ones. So, Smurf. Yeah, the peaceful protest. There's really no such thing as a peaceful protest unless you're doing like a sit down or something. Anthony. Where's my boy Anthony at? Tapped in. What's up, boy? I was on the front line status. For the first time I saw a video about y'all and it wasn't bad. Is that right, Stephanie? Finally, huh?
Stephanie's been watching us.
Raffle a YSL cologne and perfume. That's a great idea, Junior. That's actually a fucking great idea. You guys ain't ready for YSL, though, man. I don't know if I want to put that game out there. Dubs gave me the game, and I'm telling you guys right now, I damn near should have clubbed down with that shit. I had every chick in there wanting to leave with me. No, I'm serious.
No, I wear it. I
Fat.
know.
The YSL black is I
You
call it
wear
the better down.
if you wear the YSL and you go anywhere, you're gonna get at least one woman to be like, "Hey, what's that cologne you're wearing?"
Very minimum. Very minimum. Look at I was at the club. I was outside smoking a cigarette, or whatever, and one of the chicks that works there, she comes out and she was like, "Damn, I was looking for you. You smell so good." She was like, and I was like, "Yeah, I appreciate it." She was like, "What do you wear? I want to get my husband some." And I said, "YSL black." And she was like, "All right, I'm gonna." And she was like, "You know what? When you come here, every woman that works here, we all talk about it like, oh, here he comes. Now it's gonna smell good in here."
Mhm.
That was off that YSL black. Telling you that shit's different. Look at my
Hey,
boy Chubb
I
Life.
said
God,
Chub Life. Chub Life
thank you,
came through
Chubb.
like a champ, boy.
Thank you, Chubb.
Polo. I like Polo Black. I have Polo Black as well, but it's not fucking with the YSL.
Polo does got some good colognes. That YSL, man.
Yeah, but there's two whites. Hold on.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, JoJo, the YSL black, brother. But you got to get the right one. Yeah, Dubs is gonna show you the right one right now. Make sure you get this one because there's another one that's not as good, man. And the YSL blue too. Ooh, light blue.
Look, the
A
the
Mexico
black
mango.
bottle, the black bottle. There's actually two. There's the one with the silver and the black label. Can't go wrong with either one of them. I go back and
Black
forth.
label.
I like the light blue bottle though too. The light blue bottle's
The light
fire.
blue. Light
Mhm.
blue's fire. Hey, I spray. So here's my get down. This is how I was pulling them all. The black and the blue. That's what as Dubs, I would always go through bottles of it, black and blue. I'd spray them both.
You know which one I have in my car that's fire too? Dolce and Gabbana light blue.
Dolce Gabbana light blue is good too.
Light blue is fire.
I'm gonna show you guys the fire right now.
No, Stephanie, no. Yeah, these are very expensive, but I mean they're strong and they last a long time. Dracar, I've never worn that. I don't know. See, I go back and forth. Which one I
If you
like
guys
more?
want another panty dropper, I'm gonna show you guys right now. The Valentino. This one
I don't
right
have
here,
that.
this motherfucker right here. Woo. Ah. Just take my word for it. The Valentino. It goes too.
I'm sticking to my YSLs.
This bottle's like 200, I think.
Yeah, they're around 200, Rich. I have Savage too.
Yeah, the 160 a bottle YSL, the smaller one, yeah. The bigger one's about 240, 260. I usually try to get the bigger bottles because I run through cologne like it's going out of style. There's not a woman you're gonna meet that's ever gonna be around me that says I stink. I guarantee that.
Yeah, I have the who was that? OG Smoker. I got Savage right here. This stuff's nice too. It's different.
Gucci Guilty is good. Gucci Guilty is good.
This
Chris
is
Ventus is good.
out of the polos, this is the one I like the most, the black.
Polo Black. I like the Polo Light
Red.
Blue.
Oh, I thought you said
Polo
red.
Red's cool, but I like Polo Light Blue.
And this one actually is doesn't break the bank.
I don't like the Versace Light Blue. I like the Versace Blue Jeans.
No XRP. I don't watch TV, big dog. If it doesn't come out on YouTube or TikTok, I don't see it.
I got the Valentino's too light of a smell. Oh, I like it, man. Sometimes you don't want to be overpowering, overbearing. You just want to have that smooth scent.
The Versace that I have, I don't like it. Is what is it called? Eros? Let me see. I can't remember the name.
Oh yeah, Versace Eros. I got that one too.
I
It's
don't like it at all,
um,
man.
an aquamarine dark blue bottle with the. I got it. Gunner, I'm so confused about Antifa. What are you confused about, Roberto? Let me know. I can tell you what I've seen. I can't tell you what I know, but I can tell you what I've seen, right?
Yeah, it is Eros.
Calvin Klein, the CK one. That's the bomb one.
I do not like the way this stuff.
I got
smells,
it.
Man.
Yeah, I got it. It has like a.
I've had this bottle. Fuck, I've had this bottle like 6 years, man, and look at how much is still in it.
Yeah,
I can't. I can't do it.
Versace blue jeans is good though. I ain't even gonna lie though, man. If the world's ending, man, the cologne I'm gonna rock with is gonna be straight up, man. Eternity. My eternity always goes. It's us faithful. That eternity
You like
goes.
it more than YSL?
No, of course, YSL and all that's just a bomb. But I'm saying, man, the eternity for me will be forever. You know, I love the eternity. Stephanie says, honestly, I like wearing cologne better than perfume. OG Smoker got that new polo green. Oh, you decided to buy that instead of crack? Yeah, Lacey. Hey, there's a new one. I bought the new one that came out. Very good. Very good. In fact, it's almost gone. I've been using that one lately.
Who the fuck is Pun flirting with, eh?
Big Pun
Oh,
hit you with the
hold on,
16.
eh? Let me. Should we do a
Patty.
hey, thank you, Patty. Patty's always coming through. Appreciate
Always.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Should Gunner and I do another video in like 2 hours of mukbang? Mukbangs cost us money, but you said you were already gonna buy something.
Yeah, we could do that. It doesn't bother me.
What should we do? You
Billy
wanted to do
McFly.
tacos, though.
Thank you, brother. It doesn't have to be tacos. It could be whatever. Thank you so much, man. Did you talk to
Let's
Tommy
get
when
some
you were done? I did.
Why is no one talking about Aqua de Gio? It's okay. I think I have that one too. I have a gang of colognes.
Killer's in the house. He's Aqua di Gio is an oldie but goodie. It is, bro.
We're
They
gonna
have
go
a
to
new one,
oldies.
bro. It's good.
If we're gonna go to oldies but goodies, Aramis. I used to wear Aramis back in the days. I used to wear Lagerfeld. Those were fire, Holmes. I'm telling you, one of the OG cheapies. You could get them at Thrifties back in the days, and homie, I just be like, hey, can I wear your sweater?
The cool one?
Chaps.
Chaps.
Homie, that shit I swear was like at Target. That shit used to hit though. I was a kid.
Yeah, I talked to Tommy. Billy McFly. I did talk to Tommy, man. Tommy was the one who was wearing the red hat, right? Bigger dude, the one that put everyone on their pockets the night before, I guess. No, I didn't see JD out there. I didn't see him. If I would, I know JD delayed, man. So it would have been all good, man. It'd have been love, respect and all that. We'd probably did some shorts or videos together or whatever, but I didn't see him out there. What's up, Roxy?
Hey, all about Roxy. What's cracking? So nobody gave any ideas for a food that we should try. So maybe we don't do it.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan.
Everyone
You know what I
wants to
remember?
We might have to do the clone thing. We might have to do the clone thing. Those motherfuckers are expensive though. So
they are expensive.
But a men's and a women's YSL maybe.
Jupe was all right. Ramen. Nah, I don't want to get no ramen. Look at damn, and then Rice says ramen.
With the seasoned egg.
Wendy's. I actually have not ate at Wendy's since 1988. Look at Rice all happy.
Hey, that's right, Roxy. Enjoy your lunch, girl. Curve.
Fried calamari. I like that. Fried calamari is actually good. I don't know, man. Do a menudo
review. It's not. That's on the weekends. They don't make good menudo throughout the week.
No,
I mean you could get some, but you want to catch it on Saturday or Sunday.
I don't want no menudo in the middle of the week.
Manny says, I tried the spicy Western bacon after y'all ate it. It was fire. Yeah, it's bomb. I liked it. YSL black or silver? The black, killer.
Well, he's saying both. He's saying black or silver.
Yeah, they're both good.
Wendy's chili is fire. Yeah.
Oh, I like Wendy's chili.
Look at Chris. Don't expose the YSL. I had to buy it and let the subs put in work like I did and find out. No, it is true. We don't all want to smell the same. We don't all want to smell the same because that shit is fire. Hey. Did I use Michael Jordan? The first time I saw Michael Jordan was in YA. You remember how on Christmas the churches would bring did they do that in Nellis? The church brings gifts.
Yeah, they bring gifts every Christmas time.
Yeah, so
all the time
they would bring big ass carts in.
Yeah, gifts.
And I would be right there at first one. Like I had action with the senior. She was feeling me. Fat nasty. Shout out to Miss V. Hopefully you're still alive, girl, because you were not in good health. But she used to let me do whatever the fuck I want. They would bring in the fucking carts, and I'd be like, "Hey, Miss V, I'm going back there right now." And that's when I saw the Michael Jordan cologne. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" That was the first time I saw it.
Smurf, what's the latest on the big homie Toro? Is he still running the crazy yard? I heard about the got a Mongolian, and only certain people can get it. He says, and he is one of them. I guess you have to have a sex offense to get him. Robert C says, Dubs, Dubs shall go to the protest just like the Mexican mass.
No, he said I should.
Oh
no, we're not doing the fucking balut. I will never do the balut. I don't care how much you pay me.
Yeah, I was gonna do it, and then I took a second look at that shit, and I don't know, the grayish texture, the grayish color of the meat throws me off. Like,
homie, the motherfucker has a beak, and they say the beak is the best part.
Little crispy.
Yeah.
A little crispy. Oh, it's
Coca
National
Boss
Taco Day. Oh, it is National Taco Day. I mean,
we're Mexican.
We
homie.
did tacos last time. We eat tacos every day. We eat tacos every fucking day. So there ain't nothing new there.
You know what? Victoria's Secret had a fucking cologne that actually smelled good too. What was it called, man? I had one. Is it called? Was it sexy or no? What the
Very sexy. It's called
Very Sexy, huh? Yeah, that was actually a cool cologne.
They had men and women's. Very sexy.
Chrome. I used to get Chrome from the Muslims in prison. They used to get the Muslim oils, and I used to make wicks out of them, and I used to use it as cologne too, like for visits.
Nah, Imagination Coffee. I didn't even eat out there, man. I just went straight for that. My homeboys met up with me. We did what we did, and then I got on. You know, I had to take kids to school this morning, so it was just a spur of the moment thing. Like, I wasn't even planning on it, and then the homeboys were like, "Man, fucking, let's do it." And I had already the sweaters made and everything, and it was like, "Fuck it, let's go, let's do it." You know, 'cause for me, I have to go a distance, bro. It's not too far, but you know what I'm saying? It's it wasn't worth it for the amount of views I'm getting on my channel, but at least I got educated, right?
Illa J, I have seen some stuff about that, and that's wild. Yeah, they can go and pull a kid out of school without showing an ID.
That's weird, man. Roxy said very sexy for him. It was called. Lisa says tacos aren't a food; they're a lifestyle. You ain't lying, girl.
Homie, that's what I'm saying. There's a beak and feathers, Chris.
Yeah, that's just crazy. For me, that's
what would be funny is making Gunner have sushi. He don't eat sushi.
Yeah, but I won't eat fish that ain't cooked. It's got to be the cooked sushi.
You don't have to eat sushi that's cooked. I mean, that's not cooked. I always order the crunch roll. That's tempura, shrimp tempura inside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's good. Sushi's bomb. It's bomb. I've eaten it a lot of times. My homeboy Anthony put me up on sushi, man. Me and Dubs went and had sushi, and she was all right. Beef tacos. What's for dinner? Got to try some French food. That's it. Order some snails.
Nope.
I can't afford French food.
Yeah, I would try escargot. The snails, I heard they taste just. At first, I used to be like, I'll never try. And then somebody said it tastes like mushrooms. I said, I'll try it.
Yeah, I've never. You guys got to understand. You guys are like, try some snails. Escargot, shit, bro. I can't even afford the cargo part. So the esc is just too much for me. I'm on a budget here, $20 budget. Unless someone blesses me in the Cash App, then I could eat whatever. But until then,
I still don't know.
It's 20 because my money is funny.
I've never had kimchi. I think I would like it though.
Kimchi? It's just it's fermented
cabbage and spice.
Cabbage,
yeah. It's good for your stomach.
Mm-hmm.
You know that? The enzymes that are produced, it's good for your stomach. Try kangaroo meat. They don't sell that out here. You got to go to Australia for that. He wants us to get ramen.
But you guys should go skydiving with a GoPro and show
I will never, ever go skydiving. Ever.
That right there, for me, is a little. I just see some crazy shit. They forget to. I don't know, man. I don't know if I would understand them enough how to pull the cord like to. You know what I mean?
Oh no, you'll understand, motherfucker. When you're up there, you know how you will have your hand on it the whole time. But no, look, this is the thing. when I was a kid, I used to say I want to try that shit, right? And then I went to YA.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in Paso, the address to Paso Robles, 4545 Airport Road. The airport is across the street. 3 times. It was $100. You pay $100, you can jump out of a plane. 3 times. The 2 years I was there, 3 times the chute didn't open.
Yeah, see.
We saw the motherfucker. We were out on the movement. We saw him and we're like, oh, hell no. Nah. And you see him hit the ground and bounce.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Skydiving is not for me.
Not for me.
Stephanie was skydiving in Lompoc. You got lucky, girl, because I'm telling you, in 2 years, 3 times I saw, and that was just because we were on the field. There might have been more. Shit.
Jenica says, Gunner, how you not like raw fish, but you always fuck raw dog? Because after I'm done doing your raw dog, then you can cook me some food. Cooked. I like cooked fish.
Pickled pig's feet are there. Yeah, they're definitely good.
Snake or frog legs? I like both, Chris. Snake
Nightmare, Nightmare, you can order those on Amazon.
Pickled pig's feet? Exactly. Hip hop. He says, if humans were meant to fly, we'd have wings.
Damn right. Hey, what's
no,
up,
my
C-Rock?
luck, my shoe wouldn't open. Yeah, I got the worst luck, bro. C-Rock says, not me either. I stay on the ground where it's safe. Exactly. And the cold part is not even safe on the ground either. C-Rock nowadays. You know. You like those Cuban sandwiches?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Cuban sandwiches are bomb. I don't know. Maybe we could do a food. I don't know what's going on. Tell you the truth.
I don't know if we do it a live or we do it a video because they gave up on it. They want us to do ramen.
Yeah,
ramen. I'm not going to be full. I'm going to want to eat. I'm going to eat a whole bunch of shit. I'm going to have to eat a whole bunch of shit if I'm going to eat ramen.
Yeah, ramen's not going to get you full. Like it's. I don't know. They're talking about a big ramen with all the shit in it. And
no, I know what ramen is. It's Japanese righteous ramen. Not thank you. You know what? A lot of people been saying that. So, Alan, here's what you got to do. And for anybody, if you try to send a super chat and you can't, what YouTube's trying to get you to do, you gotta go down one or up one.
Or up one. Yeah.
Or up two.
Lane says, nah, I got Gunner. See? What do you mean?
The raffle was for a $300 bottle of tequila.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the homeboy should get it tomorrow.
Yeah, and he's on my Discord now. So,
Gunner, I'm on lunch. Help me choose between consomme or torta. I'd probably have a torta. Tell you the truth. Tamales are bomb. It's Chloe, I'm on the East Coast. I mean, I've
never had fried edamame.
Barbecue sounds good, Jesse. Barbecue's bomb. Shout out to everyone in here, man. We appreciate you guys. I'm kind of white for being from India because we speak in old Sanskrit. Before India existed, now suddenly like Native Americans, although never skydive, never ride carnival rides. Carnival rides are dangerous too nowadays, man. I remember when I was a kid, you didn't really see them malfunctioning. Nowadays, I see them malfunctioning all the fucking time. They need to fucking oil those motherfuckers, and they're still got the same ones from back when we were kids. My boy Tank said, can't even get me on a plane. I don't mind a plane. I like flying on a plane, actually. I could do that all day, every day. Look, if the plane's going down, I'm just doing this. I'm just going to tuck it and just take it. Like, fuck it. Boom. We're gone. That's it.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do.
Now, I'm not going to be a stupid ass running up and down. Hey, what do we do? We die. That's what we do. Motherfucker. If you got a hard head, you're hard-headed and you live, shit. You're going to have a headache. I guarantee that. What up, JTB?
I'm trying to get ideas to what I want to eat because you know what I might want? I might get Wendy's. I'm telling you, I haven't ate at Wendy's since 1988.
Wendy's is bomb, Dubs.
What would I get if I went to Wendy's?
Yeah, Cactus Lito. Nah, it was different, bro. If you go to Wendy's, I don't know, they have the Baconators. The Baconator's bomb, Dubs. You don't want a Baconator. It's just meat, cheese, and bacon.
I know,
bomb.
but that's why I was asking you and everybody else because I'm starving. I haven't ate yet. I'm getting a headache.
Yeah, Wendy's is we can get Wendy's shit.
What would I'm saying, what do I order though? I don't need. Yeah, Subway's good. But we've had Subways. I haven't had Wendy's since 1988.
My order at Wendy's is the Baconator, 2 of them. I get just the little Baconators because 2 of them are good. 2 little baby
Well,
Baconators.
why did you just tell me I don't want to get Baconators?
No, I didn't say. I said no. I'm saying you don't. I said it in the reverse, meaning
Oh,
you want
okay,
to get
okay.
it, but you don't want to get that. You ain't ready for that. That motherfucker's too good. They
So
said,
let
look
me
at
see.
JTB said the Baconator is Bombay. I'm telling you, that's the best thing they
What I'm
got
gonna
there.
get. That's what I'm gonna get then.
You get the Baconator, and you know what I'm saying. Hey, what I get, Dubs. Usually, I get a large fries and I get the chili, and I pour the chili over the fries. But you know me, I'm a chili cheese fry
Oh,
type
yeah.
guy. Because their chili cheese fries they have there, they don't give you enough. It's small.
Hey, thank you, Cubs. Appreciate that. He said $10 and put it towards your lunch. I appreciate that, homie. Thank
There you
you.
go. There you go, man. Make sure to get ghost pepper sauce, says T Stags. Wendy's expensive though. Wendy's is expensive, so I don't know.
I'm over here arguing with the chat. I mean, not arguing, but reacting in the comments over here.
The chili bowl from Wendy's was cool, yeah. Or ribeye steak. Oh man, I love a ribeye steak.
It's just so expensive, man. If you
I
got
tell
when you
you,
want to get it, when you want to get it done right, it's gonna be expensive.
it's expensive. That's why I can't afford that shit. Shit,
So, hold on. Okay, so apparently I'm getting hot in this damn flannel. I know that. Apparently I'm getting a
the
baconator.
Baconator.
I guess apparently that's what I'm getting. I'm looking at what else I'm getting too, because
They call it the
wow.
son of Baconator.
Hey, so the Baconator combo is $16, huh? If I order it, I gotta.
Yeah, just right off the top.
Okay.
Found a finger in the chili bowl. Motherfucker should have moved. Should have moved fast.
Okay, so I'm getting a Baconator. I'm not gonna get the combo.
Dubs is gonna grub.
Do I want extra cheese?
What
What is Asiago cheese?
I'm not sure. Is that like white with spice or something?
I have no idea. And you said I gotta get what? I don't see no.
No. And then you just get your fries. If you're just getting the meal, then just get your fries. The strawberry lemonade's bomb there too. That's right, Cactus. That's too expensive.
So I want the Baconator, not the son of Baconator.
Either one. The son of Baconator is smaller though. Depends
Okay.
on how hungry you are, you know.
Mm-hmm. Man, I kind of want some of this chili too.
I'd get the order of chili with the fries. Is
Oh,
good.
wait, they got a bacon cheese baked potato?
The baked potatoes bomb with the chili poured over it, Dubs.
There's a
Fire.
chili cheese baked potato.
You get the chili cheese baked potato and pour the chili over it. Man,
It already has chili on it.
Oh, there it is then.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm getting hungry.
Dubs is gonna grow up. 206 in the building. Everything's expensive now. It is. It's just too expensive for me, man. I'll make me some white rice with a little bit of chili on it and some butter, and I'm good. And I'm grubbing. What's up, Big Joe? How you doing, man?
Oh, and you said, no, let me see. I'm gonna get the orange Fanta. I should say no ice, huh? That way I get all fucking soda.
Light ice. Because you want it cold. So you get light ice.
Why does this thing keep telling me?
Yeah, Stephanie. So what I do is I just make just regular rice, white rice. I put butter on it, a little soy sauce, and then I make homemade chili and I pour it on there, and it tastes like a steak. 'Cause I'm broke. I'm a broke ass Mexican. But I'm free though. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
I'd rather be broke and free than rich and locked up. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, that don't make sense to be rich and locked up.
Yeah. Straight up. They said get the crispy chicken Asiago with bacon, make the chicken patty spicy, get a chili with cheese. Which YSL do you guys like? The black opium one or myself? I got the myself. Myself is good. I like the black. Cactus says cooking at home for my gardens where it's at. My boy JTB got a porterhouse steak, bomb. Corn on the cob, chicken tortilla soup at a steakhouse last night. It was $50, but well worth it.
Look at Jenica says, I'm going to give a little TMI, but I don't give a fuck. When I'm constipated, you know what helps? Taco Bell.
Yeah, Taco Bell. Yeah, Taco Bell will fucking.
You ain't lying. Everybody, it fucks everybody's stomach up. It didn't used to be like that.
No, but now it's whatever they're using now. The soy's got us. Where's the tacos de lengua? Shit, they're right there at the taco truck. Bomb too. Look at Jess. She says, I'm a broke hoe and I'm staying me. Shit, that's right, girl.
Let me grab a soda.
That's right. Nothing like homemade eggs, primo. En un Coca-Cola. Speaking of Coca-Cola, I have a wild cherry Pepsi Zero with my name all written all over it. Yeah, I don't know what Taco Bell's got going on, but it does give everybody chorro. Money says, shut up, Rise. Arby's got steak nuggets now. I like Arby's. You guys know I'm a big Arby's fan. I always go for the number 2 and 4 combo. That's called the blonde and the brunette. Love it. Wild cherry hits different. Dead Mike, they got the wild cherry Pepsi Zeros. I'm gonna grab one. They smack.
More or less bomb. You never ate at Arby's? I tried it once and I was like, okay, yeah, got that out of my system.
These motherfuckers smack right here. I'm telling you guys right now, when I tell you. What's up, Sweet Bomb? How you doing?
Jack in the Box is low-key worse than Taco Bell? Hell no. Nah.
I like the tacos from Jack in the Box. Fire. Fire. Damn, Jenica says, I got your taco. Where's your lengua?
What the fuck?
Where's your taco? Hey, that's right. That's right. Okay. All right, guys, we're going to get up out of here, man. Thank you guys so much, man. Dubs is going to be getting his food and he'll probably record a video on it, man. So thank you guys. Let him taste that Wendy's after 10 years. Appreciate you guys all.
10? I haven't ate there since 88.
Oh, shit.
That's why I said, all right, I'm going to try it.
It's going to be a new experience. It's bomb. I think it's the best. All right, guys, we're up out of here, man. Thank you, guys.
Money called Rice buzzballs.